Hotep, I am the Amen Osiris, the one and only undisputed God of law. We are www.deceptionstoppers.com, America's only child support education service. I am not a lawyer. This is not a law firm. We do not advocate that you don't support your human offspring. We simply advocate you made them in private, take care of them in private. Today, I'm going to show you how to submit a notice of rebuttal to presumption of status. And what you're going to do, and this is, I won't keep you here long. This is simply, all right, you all know what a straw man is, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to break it down a little bit. And the reason you're going to do this is you don't want to represent the straw man. What you want to do is become the attorney in fact for the straw man, but that's a horse of another color. All right, so what you're going to do is whatever presentment or order that you get from the 42 USC 650 654-3 single and separate unit and its contractors, their agents and employees, all right, I would respond as such. Pursuant to 42 USC 666A13 requires the 42 USC 666A3C notice of the non-custodial pay rent Social Security account number or numbers if he has more than one such number. Said number, pursuant to 20 CFR 422-103D, is the property of the Social Security Administration that was issued to Joe Blowpop in order to obtain benefits from certain U.S. agencies. Now, here, what you're going to do is you're going to download a copy of the Social Security application, the SS5, and you're outlining page 4. Okay? Now, going on, the non-custodial pay rent is properly is properly identified by the Social Security account number. Yes, it is, and it proves it up here. All right. Identity means the sameness in law or evidence. The fact that a subject, person, or thing before the court is the same as it is represented, claimed, or charged to be. So what this means is, brothers and sisters, when you walk into that Title 4D hearing, they're automatically identifying you as the non-custodial pay rent. You want to notify them before you get there that you are not. Okay. Now, there is a technique that is going around. It is called subrogation, where you put yourself in the place of a person. All right. You don't want to do that in this instance. All right. The court is doing the agency is doing that. They're subrogating you. They're saying that Joe of the family Blowpop, the man, is in fact Joe Blowpop, the non-custodial pay rent. All right, so you want to set that in motion and set it straight. Okay, if you have if you're going into the first time a 4D hearing, this is the first thing you want to do. It is not too late to do it, gentlemen, if you're already in child support. But again, because they're using the Social Security number, all right, they're taxing that trust, all right, and they're taking from it. All right, they're going to fight you on it, all right, if you're already in it. But do not hesitate to do this. You still can separate yourself. Now, the non-custodial pay rent, Joe Blowpop, is an ens legis, a creature of law, an artificial being, as in contrast with a natural person, which is Joe Blowpop. Applied to corporations considered as deriving their existence entirely from the law. Black's Law's 4th 624. The non-custodial pay rent, Joe Blowpop, is identified by SSN and thus deemed it an artificial person, created and devised by human laws for the purpose of society and government, as distinguished from human beings. Corporations are examples of artificial persons. Black's Laws 145. Okay? Now, the non-custodial pay rent's name, Joe Blowpop, is an idem sonans, sounding the same or alike, and purposely spelled in all capital letters, under capitis diminutia maxima, the highest or most comprehensive loss of status. This occurred when a man's condition was changed from one of freedom to one of bondage when he became a slave. All right, involuntary or voluntary servitude is outlawed by the 13th Amendment of the Constitution for the United States, and usually these state constitutions also have outlawed it. Wherefore, the non-custodial pay rent, Joe Blowpop, is a straw man. Okay? A front, a third party who is put up in name only to take part in a transaction. Nominal party to a transaction, one who acts as an agent for another for the purpose of taking title to real property and executing whatever documents and instruments the principal may direct respecting the property. Gentlemen, that's how they're getting you. Okay? You're saying you're going in there and trying to fight for your rights, but you have not identified yourself properly. Therefore, let it be known that Joe Blowpop is not the non-custodial pay rent, which the above facts prove is an ens legis, artificial person, and a straw man. Take that out of there. Okay. Used as the idem sonens, name of the obligor, which is listed on the presentment. That's the court order. All right. The record now reflects that Joe Blowpop is not appearing as the non-custodial parent / obligor, and therefore he does not dishonor his heritage or his Genesis 1 and 26 status as man, possessing inherent rights, the inherent rights of equal, free, and independent, contradistinguished from the public officer Joe Blowpop, who is in fact the debtor / straw man. All right, so gentlemen, what you want to do is don't go in as the straw man. Separate yourself from the straw man. All right, this is an old concept. All right, but if you're not doing it, then you're giving them jurisdiction. All right, the Federal Office of Child Support is a partnership between the federal government and the states. All right, the federal government is a corporation. Okay, it is a bankrupt corporation. The only thing that corporation can create is what? Is other corporations. All right, if you look at the Corpus Juris Secundum, sections 886, it tells you a citizen is a corporation created under the laws of the state or nation it was created in. It is an it. It is not a man. Okay? So, therefore, brothers and sisters, get up on your game. Make yourself a notice of rebuttal and presumption of the status before you walk into the child support hearing. If they, there's a probability that they're going to give you a super duper hard time. Okay? They are not there to hear your whims. They are there to collect your money. However, when you go into this child support hearing, okay, this Title 4D hearing, and you demand, say, well, you know what? I don't want to talk to a judge surrogate. I want to see a real judge. And you present this to the judge after it's been certified, stamped into the court, notarized, whatever you're going to do it. You have me confused. Okay, I am not the non-custodial parent. We share the same name. The social security number that you're identifying does not belong to me. I am the holder in due course, and I only use it to obtain benefits from certain U.S. agencies. What is a benefit? A benefit is profit from or gain from something. Okay, so they're going to say, well, you haven't paid your child support. Well, how can I pay my child support? Because the Constitution forbids me from paying anything. I'm the Amin Osiris. If you have an issue with child support, stop by the website. We will show you how to create and effectuate documentation, all right, so that you can clear yourself, all right, pay off whatever debt is owed, discharge whatever arrears they're claiming is owed, separate yourself from the straw man, and get yourself some remedy. All right, we look forward to hearing you, and I want to wish everybody a peace and prosperous Sunday. May you get some rest, and more importantly, may you put on steel-toe boots and kick child support right in their big balls. Hotep.